Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest Godzilla Rant. Very cool bit of news that I just came across today. It may be a couple years old apparently, but it's great that just searching on the web I came across this information and I definitely wanted to share with everybody here. First, a rant on there. One thing that I've found very difficult with older games on the PC side is that whenever Windows has had these updates where they've done to 2000, to XP, and now to Vista. When it comes to all these updates, sometimes the compatibility on older games is null to maybe you have a hope, but it's very rare that these things translate over to the new operating systems, and it's frustrating on there because a lot of times I have a collection of older PC games that just to be nostalgic I want to play them and I want to install them on my computer, only to come out that hey, my computer's running Vista. Guess what? They won't read the disk at all, and finding ways around this on the internet involves jumping into registries, and that is way too not difficult, but I don't like touching anything when it comes to the registry files because essentially that's like operating on a brain, and if you make one wrong move, unless you know how to code it and maybe backtrack and you have stuff saved from beforehand, it becomes very difficult fixing this later on. So lots of difficulties sometimes with some of the older PC games, but the positive news that I found on this is that two of the games that I've had difficulty playing on my newer computer are apparently available through Steam. Steam is that portal that has a bunch of games where you can download. I'm sure many of you know about this already, but for those that don't, if you go to Steam and just type in search on there, you'll be able to see essentially a whole bunch of games that are both brand new and then older as well. It looks like Steam is almost turning like into the iTunes world of the video gaming system, where stuff that's old, stuff that's current, everything is being lent onto there, so that way there's almost a universal hub where everybody can find the games that they want and then download them directly. The two games that I've loved for the longest time, and I loved playing them years back and still to this day, are Star Wars Jedi Knight, Dark Forces 2, and then its companion, Mysteries of the Sith. They are both available on Steam. I can't believe it. I downloaded them today because I haven't played them in years. I thought it was lost with regards to, again, the games, the CD-ROMs that I had with them no longer working with my new computer. But lo and behold, here they are on Steam, and they are good to go. The Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 game is only $5. Can you believe that? And even better, the Mysteries of the Sith game is only $3. That is amazing. So very excited about this. I'll be playing them soon. With regards to starting them from start to finish. If you're a fan of the Star Wars games, I highly recommend yourself visiting Steam and downloading them on there. You will not regret these games. Absolute fun. Sure, the graphics are a little outdated by now. Hell, they were even outdated back then whenever they were first played, but they still have some of the best gameplay that I've come across on there. Absolutely love it. Very nostalgic, so I highly recommend on that part. But again, has anyone else run into that frustration that I've encountered with some of the older games? I'm still trying to find the Phantom Menace game as well, and play that on anything involving my computer as well. I have, again, the CD-ROMs on this, but there's no hope in terms of trying to get these things installed on there. But with any hope in the future, who knows, maybe there'll be something released with regards to that. But if anyone else knows what I'm talking about and has run into this issue as well, let me know. Be sure to post your comments, share them with everybody as well. Maybe the games that you've worked with, if you have any tips as well, share them with everybody too. So alright, thanks again everybody, take care.